to the 28th of September, will host exciting events which consist of a long lineup of artists and, for the first time, showcase the Foxwood Vineyards stable. Here to talk to us about the festival is Pieter from the Foxwood House and Winemaker, who's featured at the Foxwood Vineyards, Matthew Krone. And that's a brand, by the way. We're going to talk about it right now. Matthew, Pieter, good morning.
Good morning. Sam. Morning.
Pieter, let's talk about this. Yes. A spring festival in spring from Foxwood. How did it come about and why now? It's the first one of its kind.
It's the first one of its kind. It was a decision we made because there seemed to be no celebration ever of spring in Johannesburg.
There might be a reason for that.
There might be a reason, but there's actually, in fact, Johannesburg has lovely, lovely spring weather. I mean, it's a beautiful time of the year in Johannesburg, and there's nothing to celebrate it with. So we, at Foxwood House, we really value artists, South African artists. We think art and creativity and spring really go together. So we thought, well, let's put something together that will celebrate new life.
And this doesn't add any pressure to you, Matthew, because it's open up to the public. It's all about exposing the brands and kind of maybe also teaching people to learn more about their palates.
Oh, very, very much so. Look, I mean, this has been one of the most phenomenal experiences for me of the whole year. Launching our new brand, something that we're partners in, that we're very excited about. Just to present it to the public. Everyone who's come to the festival, they've come for the shows, they've come for the incredible meals, and the wonderful ambience at Foxwood House. When they've tasted the wines, they've just gone absolutely ecstatic about it. So it's been such a wonderful time. The last few days have just been have been incredible.
I can only imagine, Pieter, when you're sitting down and you're conceptualizing something like this. I mean, today is the final day, so we're encouraging everybody to go. But I mean, I can only imagine when you're sitting down and conceptualizing something like this. You not only want those that are coming for the wine, but you want families, you want everybody to come and experience something that could develop as a passion.
Absolutely. Well, we hope this is only the beginning. In fact, new life, and we hope there will be many more years of spring festivals at Foxwood House. But conceptualizing it is... it's not that difficult, in fact, because we have such wonderful artists in this country. We established, some years ago, what we call rather grandly, and possibly too grandly, because it's all part of the garden, a garden of fame, where we pay tribute to South Africans, and especially South African artists, who've made a substantial contribution to the arts. And this year, for instance, we were so honored, and I cannot tell you how honored we were, to feature Dr. John Carney.
Okay.
And so what we do is there's a block of wet cement, and then we ask people to embed their handprints into it. And it's a whole function with a peacock feather, and they write in the cement, and it's a whole showmanship affair.
Yeah.
And Dr. Carney agreed to have his handprints in our Garden of Fame.
And
so
what an illustrious name to add to that.
Absolutely.
What an inspiration, actually. Yeah.
Let's talk about this brand, Foxwood Vineyards. I mean, for those that are sitting at home and there are wine connoisseurs and they'll understand this language, talk to me about tying that brand into something that at the end of the day will become a calendar event.
Sam, look, Foxwood Vineyards is a new brand, is a new project, but it actually has roots that go back quite a long time. And the exciting thing behind this, well, just to give you a bit of history behind it, I'm actually the 12th generation winemaker from my family. We've got 300 years of wine history. Wow. A while ago, we lost our family farm, and at that point, I'd completely lost all desire to make wine. I completely lost the interest in it. And then one of my good friends in the industry phoned me and he said, look, I've got these two friends from Johannesburg, Pieter Jan Groenewald from Foxwood House. They're coming down to Cape Town. Don't you want to come and meet them? And at first I was against the idea. I said, look, I just don't have the passion anymore. He said, just come and meet them. You'll love these guys. And he said, look, you've got such a rich heritage in the wine industry. It's in your blood. Whether or not you acknowledge it, come and meet them. So I met them and we immediately clicked. But then we actually found out, in the discussion, Pieter mentioned to me, he said, look, did you realize that my great-grandfather and Pieter's grandfather were actually in business together in 1923. They had a business called the Krone and Co., Later on, as we were, looking into the brand, and as we were starting the winery and getting everything going there, we actually discovered that apart from the fact that they were in business, my great-grandfather was Pieter's grandfather's best man at his wedding.
Wow.
Pieter's other grandfather, the one from his mother's side, was my great-grandfather's best man at his wedding. I mean, the stuff we didn't even know. And then we found a bit of a skeleton.
If you told this story in the township, they'd be going like, you!
Absolutely.
You!
But it is you. It is you.
Wow. There was a very cute story. We found a bit of a skeleton in the closet as well. Apparently, there was this one lady, absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. Pieter's grandfather, my great-grandfather, they both were competing for her hand.
And who won?
My great-grandfather. It was touch and go. She became my great-grandmother. It was touch and go. I was a divorce instead of a Krone.
There's no bad blood here.
No, they still started the business afterwards.
Not any longer.
Yeah.
10 seconds, Pieter, very quickly. It's the final day today. People want to come. What can they expect? Quickly, 10 seconds.
A wonderful meal, the last, and a few wonderful artists in one-man shows today.
Okay, that's fantastic. That is Pieter de Vos from Foxwood House and his partner, winemaker, Matthew Krone. It's the Foxwood Spring Festival. It's the final day today. Where is it, by the way, very quickly? In Johannesburg?
Foxwood House in Houghton.
Okay.
5th Street, Houghton. Right.
It's in Houghton. It's around the corner. You've got no excuses.
We're opening a tasting centre as well.
All this information, we'll bring you back for that. We're taking our back up this.